M0FXB, welcome back to my videos on the ICOM 705 and the 52. Someone asked me, where do I get the latest repeater list from? This is to use DR mode. So they have updated the DSTAR.info site and that's working fine now. There was a problem, but first of all I'm just going to show you on the left here that ICOM do have a listing. I'll just do it for the 705 for now because the 52 is the same process. So go to this link here that I've provided and then download. See, it says here repeater list, and the most recent one I'm seeing is 2022. But you do need this. I'll tell you why. If you click the red arrow here and download, and you'll get this file download, okay? The reason you want this one as well is because it's got the repeater monitor sample. And you might not have heard of repeater monitor, and I will show you, but this really, the video is about just adding the latest repeater list to your DR mode radio. But this one here, repeater sample, you want to drag that into your settings file on your SD card because you're going to need it. But otherwise, there's the repeater list from ICOM. But the one I would say is better is and more current is to go to the DSTAR on the right hand side here. You're going to need to enter your location. You can't just put your town in anymore. It just doesn't work. So on DSTAR info here, so I'll put the link in, of course, go down and you're going to need to put in your latitude and longitude. And I use this site here and I'll put a link in called lat-long. And in the UK, we just put in our postcode and there it is here. And you can just copy and paste these. We'll put in the town. You could put Bristol, UK. It's still going to work. If I put Bristol, UK and hit enter, it doesn't like that. I'll just put in Bristol. There you are. When I just put in Bristol, it found it, and there's my longitude and latitude there. That's Bristol, UK. As you can see, that's the UK. So once you've got that, then go back to this, put this in here and here, and then select lookup location. Once you've done that, and I've got the radio, look, 705E, or like I said earlier, you could do the 52, you know, same thing, just selecting a different radio, and you've got all these other radios. And then download, and that's it. You've got your file that you need, IRNEI 705, it's called it. Okay. It's quite interesting. If you double click it, you can actually view all its contents. Look at all that, all the different things. Pretty fascinating. So once you've got that file, then go over to your radio, grab it. Now you do need to have at least put an SD card in your 705, formatted it, and then save to it, because that's when it puts the files on that you're going to need to put these into. To make sure you've got the correct files on your SD card, just go menu, set, SD card, you go up and down, SD card, and then you just want to save to it. You can, if you've never done it before, format it first, but if it's been used before, then I wouldn't do that. And then just go save like that, and do a new file, why not? And then just give it a name if you want, press enter, and then yes, it's going to save. So that means when it's at the PC, you'll see all the files. So when the radio's off, look, pull down the flap, push where the SD card is, and then pull it out. You're going to need tweezers really. And it comes out with the gold bit facing the front of the radio. Okay, and it slides in and clips into place. Put the micro SD card to USB adapter back in your PC. And this will appear, the ICOM 705 files. Now find the files that you downloaded and drag them into it. So we're just going to drag this one here. That's the one from the DSTAR.org site. These are the ones from ICOM. So you've got the repeater monitor sample. We definitely want that. And you might as well put the American one in there from ICOM as well. Look, that's the latest ICOM DR download repeater list. So that your 705 recognizes them, you're going to need to put the it's quite hard to say, isn't it? IRNE one, this one here, into the correct file. So double click where it says 705, then go to CSV and then you have repeater list. Double click repeater list. You need to put it in there. So let's re-find it. So we just right click downloads and click open in a new window. And we've now found our files again. And we're going to drag the CSV file into that. Pretty sure the other one we can leave it where it is for now. Right, lastly, back at the radio, go menu, here, the button. Go to set and down to SD card, which is at the bottom. SD card. And now we want to import some settings. So let's go to import, export, import. And it says here repeater list, go up and down. Repeater list, and there it is. I'm going to tap that and go, I'm going to put no. Yes, so it imports that repeater list that we got from DSTAR.org. So that's that done. It'll probably tell you to reboot once it's done. Okay, some data was corrected, thanks. I'm going to reboot. Turn it back on, and then I'll show you how to do the repeater monitor list. You do need the latest firmware. I'm on 1.32 for repeater monitor. So we've got if we hold down DR, we've got our repeater list now, which is excellent. You can add your hotspot to that. So now we're going to do the whole monitor thing. So we're going to go menu with the latest firmware, go set. And you'll notice there's a new setting called DV repeater monitor. And then I've already put it in there. So if the file's here, just go to it and select it, okay? That's the one there. So that means that when you're in DR mode now, you can push the multi button and tap monitor. But it does say you need to be Wi-Fi connected. I'll do that now. And the reason it does that is because when you use repeater monitor, it will pick up DV repeaters via the internet, as long as the repeater itself has been enabled, you know, Wi-Fi internet enabled. It will also pick up RF repeaters in the normal way. But if they've been Wi-Fi enabled, it will pick them up. So you can effectively monitor two, because if you're listening to one RF one and then another one, it finds another one that's internet connected, you won't hear them at the same time, but it will let the other one through when, say, the RF repeater goes quiet. So I'll just do my Wi-Fi. I haven't done that for a while. Been a while. Turn it on. That's the Wi-Fi on. So it's wireless LAN. Then go to connection type station. Connection setting station. Click that and then click access point. It will find your Wi-Fi. There's mine. And then you put in your password. Enter that and then click connect, and then you'll get your Wi-Fi then. Still picking up my other ones. It says connecting. It says connecting. So we've got our Wi-Fi connected now. And then we're going to push the monitor mode. Let's have a go now. Remember, when you're using monitor mode, there it is there, repeater monitor. You don't have to be in range of it as long as it's internet. My call sign is not set. Let's do that. And that's because I factory reset it. That's fine. Go menu, set, go to my station, okay? And then go my call, press it again. My call sign, we hold it. Are we holding this or what? Yeah, edit. M0 FXB, and then what I do is I go along past the flat line and I just put in 705. I like them to know what I've got. And I'm not going to do a message now. Right, let's do that again. My monitor, it's on. So now, how do we find stations that are internet connected? So what you do, as you scroll through the monitor ones, well, what I'm going to do, I'm still going to go for the nearest one. I'm going to tap it and go near repeater all, and then I'm going to select one that's near me. Make sure that monitor is on. Okay, so I did one thing wrong. The top half, so you can listen to your hotspot on the bottom half, no problem. Then you tap the top and you want to go to gateway CQ. Yeah, you see that? Tap the top, up and down, gateway CQ. Choose your area. There's my United Kingdom one there. And let's go back to the beginning. Try and find one. Oh, it doesn't really matter. So just tap one. And then you'll start to get the word monitor. Remember, we've got to have monitor on here. As you scroll through, see if monitor appears like that, it means that it is internet linked, but it might not be turned on. If you want it to be turned on, see that it's failed to connect. But if you go through and it will go white, and when it goes white, now there's one there just gone white. That means if someone talks on that repeater, you will hear them via Wi-Fi. Okay. Now, if we go to the bottom one here, I can still connect to my hotspot. So we're monitoring my hotspot at the bottom. If something comes through, we'll hear it. We've got monitor turned on. If that went white, that means it would be connected and we would hear someone. So give it a go. It's a shame because many people haven't taken advantage of that. Many repeater keepers haven't linked that to it. But if they did, it would just make the radio even more fun, wouldn't it? There's one there in Cambridge. Pretty sure you could probably scan it as well. I'll just try the scan button here. I'll just go, yeah, it looks like it is. It's scanning the bottom one. Do the top one. Near repeater. Oh, it's only scanning the bottom. Let's try again. Yeah. Even if I put it on there. Okay, bye for now, 7-3.